This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is brought to you by Starboy's Juices. Infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing and nutritious. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sport City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sport City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sport City right now.
Hi everybody, I'm Darren Moore and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
I'm Javon Watson and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
Hello everybody, I'm Simon Preston and welcome back to Reggae Boys Commentary. This is the channel where we come together to discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. So let's get right into the matter, shall we? And talk about, that's right, football. So remember, we discussed that the under-20 Reggae girls would face the likes of French Guiana, Honduras, Anguilla, and Bermuda within the Concacaf under-20 qualifiers slated for Nicaragua in this coming week. However, the under-20 Reggae girls will play one game less. So instead, they'll play 3 games. And remember, it is still going to be the top team that advances to the final round, which is slated for the Dominican Republic in May. So it's the top team that will advance to the final round of the qualifiers itself. So Jamaica will be in a group with 3 other teams. So the question mark amongst many people is, who is that team that has dropped out? Who is that team that has dropped out? Well, that is what we're doing right now. XYZ Thompson says, grr. What does that mean? Grr. Mr. Galaxy says, up. Rick Dwan says, Simon, it's Carifta time. Let's go Jamaica. No, it's Reggae Boys Commentary time. Let's go Jamaica. So, as I made mention to you guys, French is my second language. All right? That's my degree, and it's not my only degree. And no, I'm not talking about the deodorant. This is French as a second language. So what I'm telling you is absolute facts. I'm not being joking or anything like that. I'm speaking facts. All right? That's French. Yeah? This is Spanish. So I have my qualifications for French, Spanish, sports analysis. So you guys know exactly what I'm referring to. So in relation to the team that has dropped out, doing my research and thanks to the second language, it's French Guiana that has dropped out. That is correct. French Guiana has dropped out of Jamaica's group in the Concacaf Under-20 Championship. So French Guiana will not play in Jamaica's group in the upcoming Concacaf Under-20 Championship in Nicaragua. Of course, these are the qualifiers. The Jamaica's group now reads Anguilla, Bermuda, and Honduras. 2 British overseas territories in Anguilla and Bermuda, and Jamaica will end the qualifiers against Honduras. Still, it remains the top team will advance to the final round. But the games are now going to be April 14, 16, and 18. So 3 games within a space of 6 days. 14, 16, 18. So Jamaica is going to play Anguilla, Bermuda, and that's right, Honduras. And that will end the group stages of the preliminaries of the qualifiers. And if Jamaica tops the group, which I firmly expect us to do, it will mean that Jamaica will be moving towards the final round, which right now has the United States and Mexico so far, and awaiting 6 other teams. In the final round, we'll have 2 groups of 4 teams in each group, right? The top 2 teams from each group will advance to the semifinals of the tournament. The 2 finalists qualify for the Under-20 FIFA Women's World Cup, and the 3rd place team will also qualify as well. So CONCACAF has 3 spots. 3 spots for the Under-20 FIFA Women's World Cup. This is the first time that the tournament will be expanding from 16 to 24 teams. So again, the team that has pulled out from the CONCACAF Under-20 Women's World Cup qualifiers is French Guiana. All right, good. Rick Don says, Simon, why wouldn't they taper the fixtures to ensure that it's a 3-day apart and not 2? I understand that. I understand exactly what you're saying, but let me remind you as well that why this is a challenge, Rick Duan, is because remember, Nicaragua, who is in another group, will also be occupying the same surface as well throughout the course of the qualifiers as well. Remember, Jamaica's group is not the only group that is taking place in Nicaragua. Nicaragua's group as well. You also have groups in the Dominican Republic as well. So that is the situation that we're dealing with right there. Okay? So it's 1 less game for the Under-20 Reggae Girls. And just to provide a little bit of update in relation to the mercurial talent that I've spoken about for quite some time, and that is the 17-year-old midfielder, Mia Mitchell. So Mia had an MRI that revealed either a patella contusion or a Hoffafe pad impingement, and they're seeing a specialist. This is Mia and her parents are seeing a specialist on Tuesday for clarification to find out when she's allowed to play and what is the next step of the process. She's feeling much better. She's able to go on the bike, do bottle ropes, and lift weights. So the hope is that, all being well, Jamaica gets to the final round. She'll be available for selection and available to play. But as it stands, Tuesday will be the big determination if she'll be able to feature, even if it's for 1 minute in the last game of the tournament. So further updates will be provided in relation to Mia and her progress throughout the course of this situation. I know, Mia, you're watching this. Keep up the good work. Please, speedy recovery to you from injury, guys. Remember as well to wish Leon Bailey as well a speedy recovery from injury as well. Wish them well so that they can continue their rehab work, so that they can get back on the pitch as soon as possible and continue to represent Jamaica with flying colors. All right, guys, make sure that this is something that you stress about, that you highlight, that you make mention about quite often, okay? Make sure this is something that you speak about and we make mention about. Jamaica gets a free pass? What are you talking about? Jamaica is not the reason why French Guiana is not in the tournament. The personal reasons. All right. And after doing my research and going into what's been happening over in the French department, it's serious. So all the details cannot be revealed at this point in time, but everything in due time. All right. So nothing happens before its time in life, and it will fall into place. All right. So just bear that in mind. And I know you guys have been asking about what we can expect from the other opponents that are in the group as well, because there are some good teams in there. Yeah, no, Anguilla. Mr. Galaxy spoke about the work that's been done, and remember, I remember watching the likes of Clardina Richardson and Shaquila Romney and Sharice Richardson, Christy Webster, Jana Lake at Anguilla a couple of years ago. So at youth level, they've slowly but surely done things. They were invited by Germany at the 2011 FIFA Women's Football Symposium, where Anguilla spoke about the best practices for developing the women's game. They got a lot of praise for it. FIFA gave them some investment. The same thing hasn't been done in terms of the men's side, in terms of the matriculation of talent, but they are doing great things, in terms of what they're doing. They're able to have a home crowd of 300 people, something that they never did in recent years. So it is starting to develop. I'm not saying that they're going to get the better of Jamaica. Absolutely not. But Anguilla, where Anguilla was a decade ago, is much better than where Anguilla are right now. And when you speak about Honduras now, Jamaica has faced Honduras numerous occasions. And when you talk about the under-20 sort of championship, we faced Honduras in 2015. That match ended 2-2. Khadija Bonishaw scoring 2 goals in that game in particular. And it was goal difference why Jamaica didn't get to the semifinals of that tournament, while Honduras did. And we know eventually finished 4th. But do Jamaica have enough quality? Yeah. The head-to-head record is 1 draw at the under-20 level. That's the head-to-head record right now between the teams that are competing. They've never been to an under-20 World Cup, but in the women's game in Honduras, it's not to the magnitude of the men's side of things. I'm not saying that they're going to be a pushover, but I absolutely see no reason in my mind why Jamaica shouldn't be able to get the victories. 3 wins. So to answer the question, Rickman, yes, Jamaica should be getting 3 wins. All right? 3 wins. Like 1, 2, 3. Like in French, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So yeah. Yeah. That was put a European team in Jamaica's group. In the World Cup, sure, absolutely, no problem with that. When we get to the World Cup, sure, put the maximum, the quota 2 UEFA teams in a group with Jamaica, no problem. May the chips fall as they may in terms of how the pot goes for the World Cup itself. Dwayne Shirley says, Simon, senior Reggae Girls playing Sheffield United tomorrow. Yes, sir. I did a preview on the game yesterday. So, Dwayne, you are expected to go and watch the preview that I did for Jamaica against Sheffield United. Okay, so go ahead and watch the preview. Would they earn points when they play an international team? They would not. The Reggae Girls will not gain quality points towards the FIFA rankings by virtue of a victory or a draw against Sheffield United women tomorrow. What they will gain, though, which I believe is more important, is the experience. The girls were able, over the last few days or so, to work on the tactical aspect of things, something that they haven't had a great degree of time to work on in recent camps. But now they've really been able to mesh that together. And tomorrow is an opportunity to show what they are able to do. And after the game tomorrow, they're going to go through a few more things to work and tweaks on so that they know when they come back into camp in late June or mid-June, thereabouts, then it's all systems go. The focus will be now on France. The focus will be now on how to beat France, Brazil, Panama, get to the round of 16. Could we go further? Could we go on a Cinderella run like Morocco? That's where the thought process will be down the road in June. Oh my. But we're here to talk football, my mate. We're here to talk football right now. So you can talk about track and field, but I got to be honest with you. You have to show a little bit of respect right now because we're talking a little bit about football. Because right now, I know you talking about track and field and all of those aspects of things, but you just can't brush aside what has been done. Do you know what I mean? So right now, I know you're talking about the 4x100 meter relay for the boys, but what I want to say is that you have to take keen and special attention to what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? Good. So now that you know what I'm saying, we have to press forward. Yeah. That's the next step. That's what we need to do. So everything press forward. Yep. So that's the latest, guys. That's the latest for everybody to the process. So how does this impact Jamaica? It means one less game. That's the simple answer. It's one less game for the Jamaicans in Nicaragua, and it could mean an opportunity to those additional 2 days where there's no games, an opportunity to speak with the girls about preparing for DR, because the girls have been to the DR, where especially those that competed at the under-17 championship quite recently, the year before. And remember, the under-17 championship was Jamaica went to the quarterfinals, So this is something new for some, but for the vast majority, they've already been to the DR before, know what to expect, and how do we make the preparations for the US, the Canada, the Mexico, the Costa Rica, Puerto Rico, Trinidad. Those preparations will be important. That will be integral in the grand scheme of things. Do they have a female Gold Cup? Well, my friend, that is a good question, because 2024, we'll have the inaugural Concacaf W Gold Cup. Yep, that is right. In 2024, we're going to have the first ever edition of the Concacaf Women's Gold Cup. Yep, that is right. And it's going to be set to run from February 20 to March 10. Yep, that's right. February 20 to March 10 will be the start of the Concacaf W Gold Cup. That's right. So far, it's the United States that is in it, Brazil, Colombia, Argentina, Paraguay. By virtue of Jamaica's, you could say, result against Canada in the Olympic playoffs, it'll determine if Jamaica automatically qualifies for this or if they'll have to go through a qualification process in November. So give it a bit of time. In September, all of this will be revealed. It's going to be a 12-team tournament, top 2 teams from each group, plus the next 2 best third-place teams will advance to the quarterfinals of the competition itself. So exciting times. But one thing for sure, though, when you bear in mind that you're going to have 4 South American teams in the tournament, you're going to have one group with 2 South American teams. So whichever way you look at it, Jamaica will be facing a South American team at the Concacaf Gold Cup, for sure. And Jamaica will also be at the Pan American Games as well. Yeah, Jamaica, not the Reggae boys, but the Reggae girls will be at the Pan Am Games, which is in Santiago, Chile in October. Yep, in October, Jamaica will be at that's right, the Pan Am Games itself. Yeah, it's going to be an exciting affair, isn't it? Yeah, it's certainly going to be an exciting one. It's on the women's side, Jamaica will be there. The tournament is October 22 to November 4. As it relates to the actual teams that will be in it, Chile, USA, Jamaica, Costa Rica, Canada, Argentina, Paraguay, Venezuela. So when you're bearing in mind 4 South American teams, Jamaica will face at least one of those teams, possibly even 2. But the groups have not been announced for the Pan Am Games just yet. It hasn't been announced just yet. All right. But that's the latest for now, folks. That's the latest for right now in terms of everything. Salah refused from beating Arsenal today. Yeah. City back in the race, eh? Question, why are there just 18 players in this very important tactical camp? Well, Mr. Galaxy, you have to factor in their challenges. And while you want to have 30, 25 at your disposal, 18 is what you can work with right now. So yeah, such a long flight and only 1 game in England. Why not 2 or 3 games? Pete Francique, merci beaucoup pour votre temps aujourd'hui. Let me just say to you right now that this camp, I have no issue at all with having 2 or 3 games, because remember, this is the last camp that we're going to have essentially before the World Cup squad gets picked. So this is the last chance to get the tactical aspect together. In June, we should not be scrambling and saying, oh my God, how are we going to beat France? This is the camp where we put everything together. So we know by the time we come back into camp in June, it's about match sharpness and about the video analysis aspects to ensure that we're properly prepared to beat the French, beat the Brazilians, beat the Panamanians, create history, take on the world, and gain millions of dollars from FIFA for our performances at the World Cup itself. All right? Hey, Charles, how are you? How are you? Hope you're doing good. Rick Dunn, please do not spread propaganda. On this platform, it's accuracy, reliability, and credibility. Okay? Accuracy, reliability, and credibility. Okay? Good. That's right. The FIFA, well, the Concacaf W Gold Cup is next year. That's right, next year in the United States of America. It's going to be a good year. Between now and 2026, well, between now and the rest of our lives, you could say, exciting times that lie ahead, especially in terms of football. Great things that, in terms of tournaments, matches. So yeah, it's a good look. I'm looking forward to it. Aren't you guys looking forward to what lies ahead as well? Well, I'm pretty sure that you are as well, and you bearing in mind the matches, the tournaments. Yeah, I'm sure you look at things and say to yourself, well, it's an exciting time. And hopefully you are excited, looking forward to what lies ahead. It's a great time, isn't it? Well, as it should be. And that's how we should all be processing it, you know? So that's the latest for right now. What do you mean, what is he doing in England? I don't understand that question. I don't understand that question at all. Tyrone Williams says, blessing, Simons. Blessing, Tyrone. How are you? How are things? Dwayne. Do not compare yourself to other people. There is absolutely nothing wrong with playing a club. You can say, oh, it is a championship club. Oh, they're just a foot above relegation zone. Oh, this is all the way in Leicester. Oh, this is a team that doesn't have a lot of star-studded players. Dwayne, this camp is about putting the pieces together. Having 2-3 games, what will that benefit? Yes, you get to see a few more opportunities in terms of games, right? But at what risk? When you have players that are competing for club titles, Champions League honors, and many other commitments. This camp is a period of debriefing, digesting, fasting. That is the purpose of this camp. The calm before the storm that lies ahead. The World Cup squad has to be selected in another 6 weeks. Yep. Taryn says, all good. The Reggae Girlz match against Sheffield United? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. Ukel Mullings, how are you doing, sir? Hope you're doing good. I am not somebody that celebrates Easter. So I wish you all very well, though. I wish the best and that you guys had a good weekend. Dr. Joyful is not easy at all. Through had game schedule and Cameron. Man, I can't understand. Oh boy, I tell you. But that is the situation, folks. That is where we are. This is where we are in relation to the information that lies for the under 20 Reggae Girlz. If you guys have questions, then please do let me know. Looking forward to hearing what you have to say in relation to under 20 Reggae Girlz. But guys, remember, 8 a.m. Jamaica time, Jamaica against Sheffield United. 8 a.m. Jamaica time, Jamaica versus Sheffield United. 8 a.m. Jamaica time, Jamaica versus Sheffield United. 8 a.m. Jamaica time, tomorrow morning, Jamaica versus Sheffield United. What time? 8 a.m. What time? 8 a.m. Not 9, 8 a.m. So you set your alarm for 6:30, you jump in the shower, you get yourself ready to watch the game. All right? And to my fellow Jamaicans that lie within the UK, you take that train to Leicester, you take that Uber to the King Power Stadium, and you cheer on the girls. All right? Every single one of them. You go hail up Levi Roots, go hail up Joby McAnuff, go hail up Mariapa, go hail up all of them. All of them. Go hail up everybody. All right? Make sure, to my fellow Jamaicans in England, wherever you might be in Manchester, Yorkshire, Lancashire, Merseyside, Tyne and Wear, Newcastle, Northumberland, Shropshire, Cheshire, Oxfordshire, Cambridgeshire, Gloucestershire, Surrey, West Sussex, East Sussex, Cornwall, Dorset, Devon, Wiltshire, Hampshire, Somerset, Kent, Bristol, West Midlands, East Midlands, wherever you might be, make sure you're in Leicester tomorrow. Make sure. Trust me. Make sure you're in Leicester tomorrow, because it's going to be a journey. And it's important that you make that very clear. All right? Make sure you know. Make sure. It's important. Good. Do you think under 20 Girlz is good enough to qualify for the World Cup? Yes, I do believe it's a quality squad enough to qualify for the World Cup. I do feel having Mia back for the final round will be key. This preliminary stage is important. We need to get the 3 wins. We need to have Mia back for the final round, as well as perhaps 2 more additions. But I do feel that there is sufficient quality to get to the World Cup. Yes, absolutely. 150%. Yes. Yes, for sure. Me, as well, Saleh Washington has to be there for the final round. Saleh Washington has to be there. You put Saleh Washington in that squad, she'll score a hat-trick every game. That's how talented she is. Pete Francique, does the Reggae Boys have any practice games before the Gold Cup? Not confirmed as yet, but it is something that has been worked upon. You're talking the under 20 Reggae Girl squad? I would say 55 to 60% of the squad, more or less. Yeah. That's actually not true. Theodore Whitmore has been to England. Winfred Schaefer has been to England before as well. René Samois has been to England before as well. And Sebastian Lazzaroni has been to England as well. Bor Milutinovic has been to England before as well. You're most welcome. Where can you watch the game? Well, Reggae Boys commentary will carry the watch along. JFF Live is carrying the game. Is Reggae Boys versus Chile confirmed? No, my friend. Nothing confirmed at this point in time. Give it time, give it time, give it time. Because everything in life just takes time. You understand me? Good. Well, you guys get the drift of things, yeah? But we'll keep you posted. But I know Chile are definitely looking for something ahead of their World Cup qualifiers, which start in September. Start off away to Uruguay, then they travel to Colombia. Well, they're home to Colombia. They'll play all their games in Santiago. The home games, that is. I did a video yesterday, Sir Bailey, in relation to Leon Bailey, and Monday is when there'll be a scan so we can say, okay, what's going on here? So, Monday. We'll get the information that we so desire. All right? So Monday it is. Monday is the day we'll get all the information that we need. Okay? Non, monsieur, il n'y a pas d'informations aujourd'hui sur Desmarais. Il n'y a pas beaucoup d'informations maintenant de Desmarais. Seulement, il y a beaucoup d'informations et les documents pour le footballeur Desmarais maintenant à la Fédération de football de Jamaïque. So documents, well, applications sent to the Jamaican High Commission, full stop. That's where we are now. That's where we are. Dr. Joyful, you know exactly what you need to do. You need to use the super chat feature. You guys need to hit the like button because you guys know already all the questions you guys are asking. You guys need to hit the like button, and after you hit the like button, but look at your name. Your name is Pete Francique. Your name is Pete Francique. So you have French heritage. So I figured you would know French. So that's the reason why I said it. But yeah, Dr. Joyful, you know what you need to do. You need to use the super chat feature so that you can stay up to date with things. Use the super chat feature for your questions, your comments, so that you can be highlighted. All right? Good. So that's something for you to be mindful of and be wary about, right? Right, so that's where we are. That's the situation. A 100% Jamaican. Okay. Interesting. Cool. Fully get you. All right. 100% Jamaïque. 100% Jamaïque. 7% Pete Francique. Ouais, c'est différent pour la personne aujourd'hui. So, I showed you guys the French, showed you guys Spanish, and Arabic. Yeah. So, that's where we are now. France team is very strong, but I don't see Reggae Girlz beating them. They're good enough to beat Panama and get a point from Brazil. Dwayne, remember France is just coming out of a bit of disarray, and Hervé Renard is going to demand that this team works their socks off because that's part of his DNA. And when you bear in mind the rapid pace and the fear of God that our players possess, especially the front three, France will be in for some problems. So, if Jamaica gets the first goal against France, we win the game. I'm confident about that. And I know you guys are going to be like, but Simon, Argentina got the first goal against Saudi Arabia and da-da-da and da-da-da. But guess what? The French team, they have a habit of crumbling under pressure. Once you chip at it, it falls apart. You get the first goal, we win the game. Great job, very professional in detail. Thank you. Hi, Simon. When it comes to JFF, in which role do you envision yourself? Well, Lee, thank you very much for your encouragement. I really appreciate it. I'm glad that you see me in that sort of light, that I can be of value to my country moving forward. And I believe that everything will fall into place in due time. So I thank you very much for your kind words. And I know that my time will come. Where can I rewatch a Jamaica versus Mexico match, Simon? You're talking about the one from the Azteca Stadium quite recently? You're talking about that one? Or you're talking about the other one? Which one of them? Because the full match itself, I know there's a lot of 10 minutes, 12 minutes, 18 minutes sort of clips, but the entire match in its entirety, I'll have to do my research for you and get back to you. So I'll do my research there. It could be Morocco years from now, 2026, yeah. Peter Mystic says, hi, Simon. My 9-year-old son says to tell you hi. and that he will be a future reggae boy, you'll probably have to do a what is the deal on him soon. Very nice, Peter. Please tell him hello and tell him to keep up the good work. And something that I learned from my parents that I want you to portray to your children as well, even though I'm not a father at this point in my life. But what advice I could give for you as a father at that stage, what helped me when I was 9 and what my parents did that was so supportive, they ensured that recreation was an important part of my life. It wasn't always about schoolwork. It wasn't always about the Bible. It wasn't always about religion, but they incorporated recreation in my life. And I think that was extremely important. I mean, my parents were successful, married 30 years, successful marriage. So for me, I hope that you take my advice and you carry that for your son as well. Let them recognize the importance of recreation, of fun. Okay? It's incredibly important. So as your son continues to develop in his football ability, make sure that you incorporate some sort of recreation in his life. Take him to the movies, take him to the cinema, take him on a trip overseas. Ensure that recreational forms a vital part and a regular part in their life. I've had many friends that recreation played a small part in their life and they just wanted to go crazy, leave home, sneak out, elope, you know? So, yeah. For me, I think Cameron Simmons for me could operate at that. I think we will win the World Cup, the 2023 World Cup. 2027, yeah. I definitely feel we have a strong chance to win the 2027 Women's World Cup. 2023, we still have some pieces to the puzzle that needs to be fixed, So give that a little bit of time. All right. That's a very, very good point, yeah, regarding the VPN. That is important. Yeah. Good point. Excellent point. Yeah. Simon, when do you expect the team roster for the girls for the World Cup? End of May, first week of June, that time frame. Yep. Devon Smith says, I would like you to run for Jamaica Football Federation president. Thank you very much for your kind words. I greatly appreciate that. Dr. Joyful said, Simon, you are the next JFF president. Thank you, Dr. Joyful, for your kind words. I truly appreciate it. I'm humbled and honored that you guys view me in such a light, that you view me in a viewpoint of leadership, especially of the nation's football. And I'm grateful that you guys have said these kind words towards me. And I'm going to do my best. So I know everything in life will fall into place in time. So I want to say thank you for you guys in terms of your kind words, wishes. I'm humbled and I'm touched by it. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So yes, guys, that is the latest as it stands in relation to all of these elements. And the 20s, senior women. Guys, set your alarms from now, Guys, set your alarms from now. I'm being serious. Set your alarms from now. Because the match is 8 o'clock Jamaica time. 8 o'clock Jamaica time. So if you set your alarm even for 7 o'clock, you hop in the shower, you maybe grab egg and a slice of bread. Not me. I'm in a no carbs crew. So if you want to grab egg and sausage or your hot tea or chocolate tea, and come on Reggae Boys commentary to get some updates on the games, eh? Yeah, looking forward to it for sure. I am. But yeah, guys, I'm grateful to you for your support. Please, guys, hit the like button. Please go right ahead and hit the like button, okay? Hit the like button and let me know what you guys have to say, okay? Hit the like button. Let's hear what you have to say. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Hit the like button. No. Andy Bailey, let me tell you something. The personality I had when I was 16 years old is the same personality that I have now, in terms of I'm somebody that talks, somebody that communicates, somebody that is always humble. So I want you to bear that in mind as well. All right. So I want you to make special and keen note about that. That's me. So will I still talk to you and other Jamaicans? Yes, I will. If you stop me on the side of the road and say, "Hi, Simon," yes, I will talk to you. And you're more than welcome to clip this up right now and play it half a decade down the road. Of course, Andy, I will speak to you. If somebody stopped me in the barber shop, yes, I will talk to him. If somebody stopped me in the tax office, yes, I will speak to him. If somebody stopped me in the supermarket, fine. If somebody stopped me when I'm courting somebody in a restaurant, then yes, I will. I will talk to you, of course. Absolutely. Damon says, "Good evening, everybody." Good evening. Hey, Devon. Dwayne, don't worry. Everything will fall into place in time. Okay? María Victoria, ¿qué tal? ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo estás? Tengo sueño ahora. Este verano es muy importante para el equipo Jamaica en Copa de Oro Mundial por las mujeres, y también los Juegos Panamericanos y los Juegos de Centroamericanos y Caribe. Sí, muchas oportunidades y partidos para el equipo Jamaica en muchos países españoles también, El Salvador y Chile y muchos países en el mundo, Sudamérica, Norteamérica, en Europa hay España también. Timor Peterkin, hope you're doing well. So just to catch you up, Timor Peterkin and everything, French Guiana has withdrawn from the Concacaf Under-20 Women's Championship qualifiers. This means that Jamaica will play one less game in the group stages. This means that Jamaica will now play only Anguilla, Bermuda, and that's right. They'll also play Honduras. So 3 teams. Jamaica will play 3 teams within the Concacaf Women's Under-20 Championship. All right. So that's the situation. That's where we are. All right. So hopefully you guys are fully abreast with things. Good. Yep, it should be. Do I think it will happen? We'll see. But yeah, when you bear in mind Cuba is to the north, to the east, you have Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico. To the west, you have Mexico, and to the south is Panama. Then yeah, we're literally surrounded by Spanish-speaking countries where Jamaica is placed. You know, we're quite a unique island, Jamaica. When you bear in mind the other English-speaking countries in the Caribbean, the English-speaking islands in the Caribbean, all of them basically are in the west, the east, I should say, the Eastern Caribbean, the Lesser Antilles, Windward Islands, the Leeward Islands, of course, Guyana on the South American mainland continent. Trinidad and Tobago is not part of the Leeward Islands, but it's just off the South American continent. Barbados, just to the east of St. Lucia. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So it's quite something. Portero Chile se llama Francisco Valdés, número 36 de sub-20. Hay un jugador para Chile, sub-23, Lawrence Vigarú. Lawrence Vigarú tiene un padre de Jamaica y madre de Chile. Sí. So that's the situation there. ¿Cuántos años tienes, María? ¿Cuántos años tienes? Dame. Dime. So yeah. Just tell me. Just let me know. So yep, that's the situation, guys. That is the situation. But we're working towards a friendly in June before the Gold Cup. So we'll keep you guys posted on that, okay? So that's where we are. St. Lucia's your place. I love St. Lucia. St. Lucia is the island that reminds me the most of Jamaica. St. Lucia, the landscape, the people, reminds me the most of Jamaica. That's the only place in the entire world that reminds me like of Jamaica. And there's so much similarities too. You know? But yeah, St. Lucia is fantastic. Grosile, Vieux-Fort, Barbano, Castries. St. Lucia is a paradise. It's a literal paradise in St. Lucia. Yeah, it is, honestly. I mean, name me places that are paradises. Dubai, St. Lucia, St. Kitts, Dominican Republic, England, for obvious reasons. 2 more places that are absolute paradises in the world. You guys ready for this one? Martinique. Ready for one more? Barbados is nice too. Yeah. Definitely my top 10 Caribbean islands. Maybe even top 5. Yeah, I would say that's for sure about them. Yeah, good game, eh? Don't it? Very much so. A good game. So that's the situation, folks. That's where we are. Hope you guys have processed all the information that I've stated for you guys. Please, guys, hit the like button. And after you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You know we're going to be here bright and early tomorrow morning. All right? We're going to be here bright and early tomorrow morning. I'll take all the questions that you have. So get your super chats ready, and we'll be ready for tomorrow, okay? I'm telling you, St. Lucia is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Reminds me the most of Jamaica. Lovely island. All right, guys. Take care. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button right now to Reggae Boys Commentary for more content. This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is brought to you by Starboys Juices. Infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing and nutritious. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454.
Hi everybody, I'm Darren Moore and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.